In Honung'a, we like to say 6 and 1 are the same number. We are 6 people, and 1 all the same. Since time immemorial, there have always been 6 peoples, clans. We look at one another and see where the line is, but it isn't always clear. We aren't the same as a less experienced person might think. But we are home. We belong. We are sibling clans, brothers and sisters on the same island. In the south, Geatma faces east. They live the farthest south and the farthest from the sea. Their drinking water comes from underground wells, while the men trek daily to the sea for fish and other such gifts. Sirah is their closest neighbor. They too are south, and they face the west. People say it's why fortune smiles upon them. At least, that's what they say. Sirah was once the capital of the south. They live in a region rich with plants and fauna which give them sea silk and prized medicines, and a lake that gives them the ability to cultivate valuable golden pearls. But, in time, their wealth made them complacent and arrogant. Until King Maketani, the first would-be king of Honung'a, came along, that is. The farthest north, Matam controls the very tips of the island. They are most different from the rest of us in Honung'a, but one of us they are. They live in the utmost regions of Honung'a and make their homes along and around those mountains. Out of us all, they are also the strictest. Matam women do their job and aren't expected to deviate from it. Matam men do the same. There's a fairness to it, but I can't say I'd enjoy it. Honung'a lies just south of them, central north. One could argue they are the pearl of the island. Without Honung'a crops, the south starves. They make their homes among the lakes and terraces of Honung'a. The sea gives, but it gives seasonally, and the population has certainly grown since our beginnings long ago. Honung'a sits east of Honung'a and just due north of us. They're famous for their canals, and they make their homes out of coral rock on the coast or out in the shallows on wooden stilts. The people of Honung'a are also some of the most diverse, sitting amongst the greater rivers of Honung'a and being famous for the occasional Rongan of whitest hair. Others have been known to imitate the look by using lime and oil, then sitting in the sun until black turns to white. In the heart of the island lies Honung'a, my people, my clan. My father comes from Matam, but he wanted another boy and never got along with my mother. So, he left. She hardly minded. She couldn't stand him. It doesn't matter. Honung'a has sat as the capital of Honung'a for 1,000 years. With some gaps, I admit. And I do admit that my family haven't been perfect rulers either. Some of us in that millennia have been outright disgusting. Cruel, cruel people. But not all of us. The Mahanalea do what we do best. We control the waters of the central Mother Sea. Those tides are ours. We know it, and it is our domain. I know what I am, descended from conquerors and warlords, but also great unifiers and administrators, great arcanists and benevolent ones, like my great uncle, King Kanai. Suffice to say, we have never been invaded. Successfully, anyway.